and happy Mother's Day to everyone. Yesterday I had a Costco delivery to my house for I needed some meat and protein, and normally I do most of my grocery shopping or send my husband out to do it, but Costco is just one of those places it's just easier for me to get groceries delivered to my door, even though it's a little bit extra. My son has special needs, and with all those crowds, and he reads lips, so it's hard for him to understand people with their masks on, and it's frustrating. So it's just so much easier just to pay the little bit extra to have Costco delivered to my house. It saves me a lot of anxiety. But anywho, we're gonna be splitting up the meat I got. So with Costco, I buy my beef there, and because beef is so expensive right now, and it's way cheaper in the long run for me to buy it in bulk and then separate it. Other grocery stores, I can get a great deal on chicken and pork, so I don't really worry about that so much. You know, if it's on sale, I'll get it at Costco, but sometimes I can just get my chicken cheaper at the regular grocery store. But when it comes to beef, Costco is my best place. But I also got some pork, and they have good deals on pork chop as well, like pork products. And so we'll be separating those. Okie dokie, let's get to it. Alright, so here is our pork chops. So it is almost 7 pounds for $13. That's actually, the price has gone up around here, but that's still not too bad. So we're going to separate those. We're going to vacuum seal these ones. So we got our roll here. I have a roll of the vacuum sealing bags. And we're just going to cut, I think, if we put, there's only 3 of us right now in the house. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably about 5 bags. 5 bags. So I have 3 cut so far, and then 4 right here. I just cut them as straight as you can, but I usually get them crooked because I just can't see straight. So let's go right here. One more. All right, that should be good. And then we're gonna go to the vacuum sealer right here. And this was just a cheap one I got on Amazon a few years ago, so I don't think they sell them at the moment, this brand. So it's still trucking, thank goodness. We're gonna just seal these bags real fast. Just seal them. So we're gonna push seal, and we seal all the bottom of the bags. Okay, so we have the bottoms of our bags all sealed, and now we're going to take a marker and write on the bags before you put your product inside, because once you put it in and then you write afterwards, the pen won't take because of the moisture inside. So we're gonna write pork chops. Let me put it right here. Pork chops. And the date, which is Mother's Day. But I'm not gonna write the exact date. I'm just gonna put 5/21, because who pays attention to the exact date? I just do month and year, right? So for each one of them, you're gonna write your product and month and year. Okay. 5/21. Okay, so let's fill these little mofos up, huh? Okay. So we're gonna put 3 in each bag. 3 in each bag. And then I'll do one with 2, because if my daughter comes home with her and her boyfriend, then I'll have extra just for them. Okay, we got our first one in here, and sometimes my vacuum sealer is a little finicky, so sometimes it seals and sometimes I have to push seal, so let's see. Oh, it's sealed. There we go. Hopefully we got a good seal on this. Alright, let's do the second one. And see, sometimes the bag naturally curls a certain direction, and I want it to curl down into the chamber. So hopefully we can get that in. Got 3 in each bag, so while that's going, we'll put another 3. When you vacuum seal things, it will last in your freezer for over a year. Sometimes I've had food in there for 2 years and it's or more. You just have to keep air from the product, and if you can keep air from it, it'll stay. All right, that did good. And I got, let's do one more seal. I just like to do 2 of them just to make sure, because moisture gets in there, and I want to make sure it has a good seal. So this is what I'm doing for Mother's Day. I'm just doing what mothers do, right? So chores, yard work, gardening, putting food away. That's what you gotta do. My daughter, she's attending grad school, and called me and said Happy Mother's Day. And then my son, my youngest at home, said Happy Mother's Day. My oldest, he's away and he's not able to, but I know he has me in his heart. So overall, it's a good Mother's Day. Oh, I don't need anything. I just need to know that my kids are thinking of me, and that just makes me happy. And you know, I don't drink soda often, really never. I drink kombucha and water and my tea. Gotta have my sweet tea. But on occasion, I like a good Mountain Dew. So my husband went to the store because we're doing yard work and got me a Mountain Dew. So that was real nice. That's all I need. Just little things just to be thought of. All right, let's do another seal. He accidentally got a Mountain Dew the first time, and so had to go back to the store. He didn't have to. Because I won't drink diet soda at all. That stuff is like poison. Like, soda's not all that well good for you either. But we're doing 2 in this one, and I'll have to mark how many are in each. But anyways, I won't drink the diet stuff. So he went back and went and exchanged it for a regular Mountain Dew. That was nice, because the store's not, like, we live in the country, so the store's just not right around the corner. It's a bit of a drive to get to anywhere. So I'm easy. I'm real easy to make happy. There we go. So we got 2 in this one. And we're gonna mark these. Mark them. 3. Oh, it's writing, even though it's already in there. It's writing. I'm lucky. Sometimes it just won't write, but this time it's doing it. There. And then we're gonna mark 2 on this one. Okay. That one looks good. Okay, let's do the last one. And then we're gonna take our, I just wrap my hamburger meat in saran wrap, because that's not a long-term food product I keep in the freezer long, because I use a lot of it quite often for all kinds of things. So I don't be wasting my seals, these little baggy vacuum sealing those. That'd be wasteful for me because this stuff's expensive, these bags. So, but the pork, you know, we don't eat pork every day. Pork chops at least. I want to make sure it lasts as long as possible without getting frostbite. Oh, I put that in this way. Alrighty, y'all. Let me finish this up, and then we will start on that hamburger meat. Okay, so we got our ground beef here, and at Costco here in California, beef or hamburger meat is $3.29 a pound, and I got 8 pounds, so about $25, and that's actually a pretty good price for the hamburger meat right now. I used to be able to get this though a year ago for like 10 bucks, so it's like doubled. All right, so I keep my sardines in a drawer here. We're gonna just be taking this little sucker out and just start pulling it out this way. I lay it down on the counter. I clean my counters off with some homemade vinegar. I'll do that again after this. So we're just gonna take it and just divide it with our hands. My hands are clean, so I don't use gloves, but I got clean hands. Very clean. All right, put that right there. And then I lost the little slicing thing on this. This irritates me. So we're just gonna have to use the box cutter because I lost that slicer. I try to keep one hand clean for touching this. So, and one hand is meat hand. And this works real well. Keeps the air out. It doesn't turn brown because meat will turn brown if it hits air. My hamburger meat, when I wrap it like this, never turns brown. It stays nice and red. And then we'll go this way. Smack the baby's butt. All right, so we got one right here. And then we're doing another one. Pull it out, lay it down, grab a section. I just go by the sections right here. Do a little section because I like to add just a little bit of hamburger meat to my things, my recipes. So this is enough. And if I need more, I just grab a couple. I don't need, let's go ahead and write that. I don't need to put a whole bunch in one. So I like to make nachos. I'll grab one of these real fast, make some nachos, or if I'm gonna make a meatloaf, I'll need like 4 of these to make it. Probably more to make a meatloaf. But for like quick tacos, because I like to add beans and stuff to it, and either 1 or 2 of them. But I separate them in small portions because you never know what you need them for. Might just only need just a little bit. And then I do, like the next one I buy, because I'll have more of this left, I'll probably like put bigger portions. Because I'll have some bigger portions for just specifically for like meatloaves and stuff like that. Meatloaves. And then, there we go. Yeah. I guess now's a good time to just be trying to stock up on stuff before the prices go up higher. I noticed, you know, if you deal with animals, you notice feed prices are going up. Like I get a bag of chicken feed. I buy 15 bags at a time because I usually get a discount when I do that. I'll get like $3 off. Well, the guy, I mean, barely, he's not giving me a discount anymore. He says feed prices, I mean, his prices are so high. So that's not nice. And then, but it went from $10, like I think $11. Let's say about $11 a bag of chicken feed is now $16 a bag. So it went from costing me, you know, about a little over $100 for my chicken feed, my bulk buy, with the discount, just barely over $100. Now to like $160 because I don't get that discount either anymore. So, I mean, he did give me the guy at the feed store knows me, so he did give me a storage barrel for my feed. I needed another one so the mice don't get to it for half off, because I mean, he raised those. Those used to be only like 15 bucks. Now they're 30 for those feed barrels. But he knows I buy them because I buy them here and there, and I use them for all sorts of things. Like for my aquaponics, I use them for filter system. But anyways, he let me have it for 15. But if I need any more, I'm gonna have to maybe try to go find one somewhere else, because I know he's also a stingy man. The guy at the feed store. Well, he's trying to make his money. So I know he's not going to give me that price again. But what I'm saying is feed prices are going up big time, like big time. So you have to be trying to buy your meat now at this price because you think it's expensive now. I'm just hoping it doesn't go up even higher. And it's not, you know, I saw this coming a while ago because, you know, there was a lot of disasters with our crops and stuff, even before all this nonsense with this virus stuff. So it started before then. I knew the prices were going to go up. So I already have a good amount of meat. I've started a long time ago, you know, stocking up. And then, you know, I have my livestock if I need it. I have my ducks and my chickens and my rabbits. And the rabbits, you know, their fodder is basically free if I need to, because they're the best sustainable meat out there, actually. Chickens are too. You know, we only started using feed for our chickens, like, I mean, the last maybe, I don't know, 20 years. I mean, my grandma never used chicken feed. Chickens just were your animals that took your scraps, you know, and then they fended for themselves. So, push come to shove, my chickens could probably fend for themselves and just live off the scraps. And then I have my rabbits, and rabbits, they love dry grass. That's their hay. I have so much field and trees, and they like roses, and they like all kinds of stuff that I can easily forage for the rabbits. And then I have them in the rabbit tractors. I'm gonna just put 2 on this one, make this one a big one. I have them in the rabbit tractors, and that's the best thing, is you can move them around and it's easy. And they can find their own food. You just move them wherever you think you want land cleared out, and it really helps sustain the food. I don't have to feed much. Okay, we're all done with that. Okay, so we're all done with this. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I would have had 10, but I doubled this one. Sections of different meals out of that one. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pork chops, 6 of them. So there's that. And then, so I keep my homemade vinegars in alcohol bottles. Like, I love the tequila bottles and the vodka bottles. I just keep all the empty bottles and I try to take the labels off, but sometimes I just get lazy. People come over seeing alcohol bottles lined up thinking I'm a lush, but no. We do drink our alcohol here and there, but for the most part I just get these for free. Anywho, so this is my homemade pine vinegar. It's pine vinegar, and I'm just gonna slosh some of this on the counter so I can disinfect and wipe up this meat juice here. We got the meat juice, and the pine vinegar is a great disinfectant. I go hiking, me and my husband, well, I love to go hiking, I force him to go. And my daughter, I force her to go too, and her boyfriend. They love me because I love hiking. You know, they're good sports. They tag along with me. And my youngest son, he's the best companion for hiking because he doesn't complain. Anywho, so I don't know what my point was, but we were talking about hiking. Oh yeah, I went hiking, and I got pine needles for my pine vinegar from up in the forest. So that's how I made the pine vinegar, because I don't have pine trees around here. Let's do a little bit more. And then sometimes I can get a little fern in there, but then I put rosemary in some of them, yeah, it's a little pine vinegar from the pine trees up in the forest from our hikes. Just a little pine needles. I don't break the branches, I just take the needles. And there, that's it. Now my counter's all clean. Okay, y'all, well that's that for today. I'm gonna be doing more projects, so we'll see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.